yeah. I want y'all to see if y'all can hear this. Okay, let me turn my TV up.
Hey, you could have easily just said, sure, no problem.
Dude, it could have easily just said, continue on with the freak show. I mean, I didn't have to take them to the movies or go get them haircuts and new clothes and let them take a shower and stuff. I could have just said, continue on with the freak show, because that's what made them famous so far.
Right. Oh, you could have done that formula.
I really...
Did y'all hear that? Eric called the Whitakers freak shows. That infuriates me. They're not freak shows. They are human beings. In fact, amongst them, Eric, hey, you are the freak show. Yes, I said it, and I don't care. I will say this disclaimer. Everything I say is my opinion only. You do not have to agree with me. If you agree with me, if you don't, here's the thing, okay? My opinion is, and here's my thoughts on it, and I have discussed it with my husband. What I'm thinking is, okay, Eric saw Mark's videos, and he was like, it's a gold mine. Mark's finished with him. He's done. I'm going to slip in there. I'm going to get a donation started. But I'm going to do it just like he did, but I'm just going to take the money and run. I guarantee. I'm sure of it. And I don't know. I for some odd reason, when he says that Patrick got a hold of him, why him? I don't think so. I don't think out of all the millions of people in America, millions of people, he singled out you. I don't think so. Why not me? Why didn't Patrick call me? Why didn't Patrick call Santa Claus from Lawless Toys? Why didn't he call the lady from I just watched her, the lady with the glasses, short hair. I like her, and the other lady, the Psychology Eats, or yeah, Psychology Eats. I like her. I like what is the name of that lady's channel? It's everybody's got. Let me see if I can find it. I'm so sorry. I hope y'all know who I'm talking about. Yeah, but anyhow, why not any of us? So this makes me wonder, did he find out that Patrick isn't related, but is close to the Whitakers, like living-wise close, or friendship close, something like that? And he got a hold of Patrick, and he was like, hey, bud, listen to this. That's what I think happened. And I think the only reason why Eric's videos didn't last as long as Mark's videos, Mark lasted, 2-3 years? He recorded the Whitakers. And Mark only lasted 2 months. Or not Mark, I'm sorry, y'all. Eric only lasted 2 months. I think, and like I said, my opinion, so this is just allegedly my opinion, whatever you want to call it. What I'm thinking happened was Eric was making these videos. Eric was getting these Airbnbs, and he was showing everybody, hey, look, I'm better than Mark. I'm taking them to an Airbnb. I'm letting them take hot showers. I'm doing this. I'm doing that. That's on you, bud. That's on you. But he was also asking for donations, GoFundMe, whatever have you. He was needing money donations, merchandise donations, all this, that, and the other. That was supposed to be for the Whitakers to have a home built across the street where their parents' house was, where it burnt down, where BJ and Larry's little camper trailer burnt down. Okay, that's where they were supposed to build this house, was across the street. There was never a plan to build them people a house. Not from Eric. Never was a plan. Too many people has done researched it. Too many people has called. And yes, you can call. It is a matter of public record. You can call and you can get the details on it. There is no surveys being ordered for that land for a house to be built. There was never a building permit. There was never nothing to do with in Eric's name or Patrick to have the Whitakers a house built. So I'm thinking, 2 months, everybody's seeing what he's doing, but no house, no permits, didn't record surveyors coming out, didn't record the city coming out or the county coming out, none of it. And let me tell you something, that shows right there, he thinks that everybody's stupid. Yes, every state's different. Every state does things different. But if you're from West Virginia, you know. If you know, you know. And he would have monetized off of surveyors coming out. He would have monetized off of the county coming out. Because, yes, he can record the county. Because he is out in public. He's not at the courthouse. They come onto the land. They are in public. He can record. He would have monetized off of it. I'm not stupid. And nobody's stupid. We all know this. He would have monetized. Okay. And, so what I think is, 2 months in, people are donating, and there's no telling how much money that this mug has had people donate. I don't care if it was $10. I don't care if it was $100,000. I don't care if it was $1 million. People was asking. People was asking him, well, what's happening to the money that's been donated? Now all of a sudden, he's talking about BJ this and BJ that, and yes, I do believe BJ was beating on Timmy and Ray and Lorraine and Betty, and I believe BJ was. I do. I believe it. Do I believe that her boyfriend was holding down Timmy and beating the crap out of it? No. Have you seen the size of Timmy? Timmy is like, yeah, I understand that people with mental handicaps, they do gain strength. I do understand that. And Timmy may be really, really strong. But they're, in the same token, as small as Timmy is, as small as Ray is, frame-wise, he would have really, really hurt them. He would have put them in a hospital. Wouldn't have just been a scrape on the head or black eyes. And you know what? And to think about it, did you see anything other than where Timmy was like scratching at his little bald spot and had that on his head? Because he had that spot on his head when Mark came around. BJ wasn't in the picture then. Not saying she wasn't around, she probably was, but still, did you see any facial bruises, like black eyes, busted nose, busted mouth, And the way Ray would go run around in his clothes like he did, if he would have got abused by anybody, he would have had the stains on his shirts. Would you not think? I think what Eric did is he just, and this is my opinion, I think what Eric did is when people was questioning about where did the donation money go to, he come up, concocted this story. And if you believe that somebody is hurting somebody that you care about, are you going to wash your hands of it? No, you're not. I don't care if they are your family or not. If they're not blood related, you're not going to wash your hands of it. Sorry, Eric. Not dumb. No. What you did is you concocted this story. You talked Betty, because poor little Betty, she's not really in the frame of mind 100% either. You know, she's not as bad off as like Timmy, Lorraine, and Ray is. But I think she's got that part of her brain, you could tell her something, she's going to believe it. Or you're going to tell her, hey, say this, say this, say this. And you keep telling her, and then she's going to think, hey, yeah, that is the way it went. I think you did that on purpose. You did. I believe you did. My beliefs, you did. You did that way the state would come in, and you knew that they was going to come in. APS was going to come in and take them. And you knew it. They came in, and everybody now is concerned about Timmy and Lorraine and Ray. Oh my God. This is all, everybody's videos is about them. Where are they at? Who's taking care of them? There you go. Now you're in the free and clear. Nobody's questioning you about nothing now. All the questions are about the Whitakers. It's not about you. Not about you anymore. Your name's thrown in there. The state has you and Patrick under investigation, and I hope they find out a lot. But the thing is, you slick and you sly. You slick and you sly. And I did do a little digging myself. And I can tell y'all right now, I know this video is going a little long. Sorry about that, but I do have to say this before I get off here. I did find out from the state of West Virginia. Sorry, y'all. But anyways, I did find out every step I need to take about if me and my husband want to go in there and get the Whitakers and bring them to Alabama with us. Will I move back to West Virginia? Oh, no, I won't. And when I say the Whitakers, I do mean Betty too. We want to go get all four of them. We even found a house. And I would show y'all the house, but I don't really want to right now until after we make we're gonna make a offer on the house and see if they take it. If we do end up being able to get the Whitakers and bringing them back with us and them living in the home with us, will I put them on video? Oh, no. No. No, ma'am, sir, I will not. I will not. Will I still make videos? Yes. But will it be about the Whitakers? No. Will I keep people updated about their health, about how they're doing? Yeah, I will. No, everybody wants to know. Yes, I will. But will I show them on video? No. I believe the damage has already been done. Nobody else needs to be filming them. Nobody else needs to be bringing them back on social media. Nobody needs to be making a spectacle of them. Sorry. Will I take them out and go show them, take them like to restaurants, movies, whatever? Yeah. If they want to go, take them bowling, yes. Take Timmy, because Timmy, to me, and I've watched the Whitakers, since, when did they come out? 2020, 2021. I've been following them since Mark's put them on videos. But yes, Timmy is like a kid. And there's a laser tag place. I would love to take him. I think he would absolutely love it. I think him and Roy would get along. He would have somebody to play with. My son would, he told me the other day, he said, Mom, if we did get them, we was able to bring them home with us. He said, I got a lot of dinosaurs we could play. My son would share his dinosaurs. But that is what we plan on doing. Me and my husband talked about it, and it wasn't just in passing either. It wasn't like, oh, well, we just like to, no, we sat and we thought long and hard about it. And I'm like, okay, well, they would have to have doctor's appointments. Can I take them to their doctor's appointments? Yes. Could I take them to their specialist? Yes. Could I get them into therapy? Can I take them to their therapists? Yes. And I'm not talking about like this therapist. I'm talking about physical therapy, because I believe they do need it. And I believe if they got into physical therapy, Ray would calm down a whole lot. I don't think that Ray means any harm by how he, reacts to people and everything. And hold on, y'all. I'm so sorry. Wait a minute. My oldest son came in my room. But anyhow, I think that they would. I think Betty would absolutely love it here. I think Lorraine would. I believe they would. I think they would love living here on the waterfront. I think they would love living at the beach. And that don't say where I live either, because there's plenty of beaches in Alabama. But where we found this house, it has a lot of land. Ray and Timmy could play out in the yard. We got TVs that Ray could have his own television, and the house that we're wanting to get, Ray would have his own TV room. We could fix him up with his own Pepsi refrigerator and we could put in Pepsis and the little mini ones, and water, and I know he likes orange juice and milk. He loves milk. So we would have Ray fixed up, I believe. And would I be willing to do all that laundry? Oh yes. Oh yes, I would. Oh yes, I would. Because not only did I take care of my husband's aunts, I took care of everybody in his family. I took care of 22 people in a 4-story home. I was the only one taking care of anything. I was the only one that was cleaning up after them. I was the only one cooking for 22 people. I was the only one that was washing clothes for 22 people. If I could take care of 22 people, I could take care of our family of 4, plus 4 more. It would not be that hard. Have I been around people like Lorraine, Ray, and Timmy? Oh yeah. Yes, I have. I sure have. And I don't care who you are. Everybody has a Lorraine, a Timmy, or a Ray in their family. Everybody does. I had a great aunt that was like Ray. She could talk like Timmy and Lorraine, she could talk. But when she would get mad, she reminded me so much of Ray. She'd get mad. But anyways, I'm gonna cut this off because we're already going into 20 minutes of me babbling on. But y'all, let's just be praying for the Whitakers. Let's say a prayer for Charlie Kirk and his family. Let's pray for his wife and his children. I can't imagine. I still cannot, even though, oh man, I can't imagine what that poor family's going through. But anyways, y'all be blessed, be safe out there. I love y'all, mean it.